Restart streaming. So we're gonna make a. Alright, so bet. This is what's gonna happen. I'm trying to figure this shit out right now. I ain't never did a stream before in my whole entire life, and I just got the camera today. I got a Logitech C920S, the Pro model, what the case it be is. And I got OBS. I'm messing around with OBS. I'm messing around with YouTube streaming platform, what the case it be is, and I might just upload this later. It's gonna look basic, but you know, let's try to finesse something. So I got my screen capture right now, or the case in B is, and you can see a lot of my stuff. Like you see like my sounds that I use and all kind of shit. So we're gonna vibe, I guess. This is what's gonna be. So I'm gonna open up something and just mess around with stuff and see what, you know what I mean, see what it sounds like. Try this. Now I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. No, it's so fast, like 97. Yeah. Alright, so I did it without metronome, but spot on. Because I got quantize on. For those of you who don't know how to quantize, just Control Q and I quantize it. Well, you got Control A, then Control Q, and that quantizes it. Or you can click, I think. Actually, I'm lying. See, you go up to here and then quantize. It'll tell you how you want to do, how you want to subdivide it. Want to start low or start what's called, whatever case it be is. So I'm not gonna mess with that right now. So I'm gonna add. Let's drag this over. Then I'm gonna add another file. Haha. So I like this sound right here. Someone take and copy that because it sounds different. You know what I mean? That So I got that sound real quick. Now I'm gonna double that sound because, you know, it doesn't sound complete. And I like using Flex. Flex is a default with the new free loops that just came out recently. Well, I think 2020 version, it came out with that version, and have a lot of different presets you can use. Their kicks, their subs are really suboptimal. Like they're really, really good, I should say. And you just have fun. And I honestly, when I make music, I don't talk a lot. I just flow and go with it. You know what I mean? So I'm actually hoping that this is actually streaming. Let me see. And it's recording. All right, I'm streaming this, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was recording. But... So I have a... So what I'll do is I'll record that real quick. That effect inside of this. Let's add one more effect, but I'm not going to use that now. If you have free loops, I advise you to go and buy, well, invest the money in the full version of it, because you get a lot of different elements. And with anything I say, like, so like even with this affirmator or whatever case it is, it gives you presets and whatever case it is. Now you can mess with these presets to allow you to have more freedom, more creativity, because you're just using the presets. You're using the preset as a base, but you're actually being more creative with it by designing a new unique sound. So if I go inside here and I'm gonna go into my playlist system, my rack, I guess I'm gonna call it, or like just a playlist pattern block, I forgot what it's called. And I'm gonna solo this out, and I'm gonna play the song. Play the sound. It's not that bad. that chorus effect adds more space to it. I can make it more wet. That gives it a little more body, and now vibrato. Vibrato give it a little more shake and a shimmer. Like almost like a wah-wah effect. And sharpness probably be just dealing with the attack. So attack and distortion, actually that's what it's kind of giving me. That dulls it down. I'm gonna reset and put it back in place, and then the drive would also do the same thing. That's a little bit, but then I have a filter setting right here. I can't see because the camera's in the way, but anyway, we're not gonna mess with that. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go back to the settings. We're gonna unsolo this. And now, see, we're hearing with other sound. I realized like, oh snap, it's a little too pronounced. So let me dial it back a little bit. So now I got this particularly called Sakara. Sakara is like the pluck system. It's like, and they have a lot of ambient sounds. See what I'm saying? So like, so with that sound right there, I can just have it in the background, it's playing. So now I have that effect. So when you hear it like this, turn that off or turn this off. Sounds pretty cool, right? You like that, right? It sounds pretty neat. So we're gonna mess around with something else. We're gonna add one more element of sound to it, just to give it more shimmer, some more gloss in a sense. Let's see. And you can use any sound. Like I'm just gonna use Sakara, but I'm not gonna go for an ambient sound. I'm gonna go for like either a plucking sound or, so these are more synthetic sounds. So. So I can have. Well, I like that sound. So now I'm gonna go inside here and I'm going to look at this, look at the file, and I like the way it sounds. I like the way it resonates with me. So I'm gonna go inside there and I'm gonna add, after I got the sound I want, I'm gonna go inside here and mess around with some things. So I got some dampening pedals, some exciters, some resonators, some velocity changers, some LFOs, different things like that. And I could always mess with these things, add delays, add chorus, add more body to it, reverb to add more, you know, streamline, color, and different things like that. So I'm gonna add some color to it. So I had these sounds from many moons ago. So we're gonna fuck with that. We're gonna add the hey, make some New York shit. So let's make sure that's in time. Everything's in time here. But I'm gonna mess around with the sound because I do like it, but I don't feel like it's in time or like it's starting on the end. So like, so I'm gonna change the end, leave the end, change the sample start. So let's start like this. headphones, and I'm gonna record this real quick. See, I like that sound, so I'm gonna record that real quick. Don't mind me, you know, just you know. All right, so y'all won't hear anything. I'm gonna mute that, but keep the headphones on. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna add a channel, just a random channel, don't really matter. Just want to make sure I can record some, getting some sound. So, okay. So we're gonna stick with that. Might not be the flyest sound, but I could always edit it. That's the pleasure about making music on the computer. You could kind of go with how you feel and what you want to do. So make sure that before you go back into your file that you actually take off the setting right here. Take it out of that. You know what I mean? There's a few ways you can do this. You can just put none and out neutralize the track, or you can press this button right here, which is record enable, and turn that off. Because if you hit play and you're recording another sound like another MIDI, it's gonna pick it up and you're gonna be upset. So now that I have that sound, I'm gonna highlight the sound and zero it out, and that's just right clicking on this button right here, just to solo that track in the playlist itself. I'm gonna normalize this. So I'm gonna go up here, normalize, and I'm just gonna listen to it. So I don't like that first part of that. So I'm gonna go here and turn off stretch, turn that off, click that and make sure it's not highlighted, there's no dot in it. I'm gonna go inwards, I'm gonna go inwards, and now I have my little 8-bar phrasing, if you want to call it that. Or 4-bar, 2-bar, however you look at it. I got. Now you hear some of that in the background, right? Now what I can do to delete that particular thing is I'll press track up here and I send it to the first available track, right? I'm gonna rename this and I'm gonna call that vocal drum, right? And I'm gonna lower it a little bit, but I'm going to go inside here and I'm gonna add a limiter to it. It's a free limiter. I'm gonna add that to it, and I am going to not use anything specific. I'm not gonna get access to the presets. I'm just gonna go inside the channel itself and affect and change the sound however I need to change it. So I'm listening to it. So I noticed that. So I'm gonna add up the threshold. See this one here? You'll see it moving. That little green line. I'm gonna turn it to right about here to get rid of some of that breath, right? Then I'm gonna change the gain. See, now I just got all those sounds. So now I'm gonna go inside there and I'm gonna add. Now I'm just using default, so I'm gonna use a free compressor, and I'm gonna go to I'm just gonna go to anything. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna add it, change it. Just a compressor to add and give it more, like, make it more round. I'm not gonna make, it's not gonna be a main sound, but I'm gonna go and change and just add these two effects to it. So now I need to look for sounds that are gonna be loud and kind of fill the body in. So now I think I have an old kit from back in the days that have a bunch of sampled sounds from it. Now when people talk about sampling, they don't normally talk about sampling sounds, because in reality that's what you do. So, and these probably mostly just sound kits I got when I was like 12 years old. So they're probably not all that great, but you know what, at the end of the day, it's about making music, and you can make something sound really, really good if you understand the quality of sound engineering, or even not just sound production and sound design. If you understand those things, you can create something out of nothing. Now, as you notice, I haven't mixed anything. I haven't gone in and done any sound changes or variations or anything like that. I just was kind of like, Now it's the perfect time for me to do it because I can listen to it. So I got a Lex Luger kit right here. I don't know if it's gonna have the drums I need, but I know I had a drum kit in here that featured. So I'm gonna go here and reset this because I'm not sure where the drum kit is. And I had a bunch of stuff open, so I don't know exactly what kit set it's in. And this is kind of what happens, like when you have an abundance of things and you don't know where a lot of things are, you end up looking through sounds, trying to find the one sound. Swiss Beats. You know why Swiss Beats? Because Swiss Beats has a sound kit. He had a song back in the days that would sound. So we're gonna take that sample and we're gonna stretch it out. Let's see how much you gotta stretch it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna stretch this out real quick. We'll put that right about there. And we zoom in. Oh, I see it's not even out, not zeroed out. Boom. Get it zeroed out. Zoom back up. And let's see what we got so far. So let's solo this and solo this. So I got see now where I messed up at is now with that. Now I'm using that sample, right? The issue that I run into is pitch. I'm making it just purely for creative purposes. No intention against selling this. But yeah. So now I have this sound. Now you notice something. This is out of pitch too. I might even need that. So let's go. Back to it. So and they just have fun. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna record this part. Woo, woo, woo. Huh?
Was you recording like your voice?
I'm literally recording right now. Bye. Now I like that sound, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower it in the track because although it sounds good, I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. You know what I mean? And then to finish it off, we're gonna go into Instagram, right? And we're just gonna make it like not a reel, but we're gonna go inside here and we're gonna upload a little live video. Right? We're gonna go to live, right? We're gonna create a live, right? What's going on, people? How you doing? Sorry, it's a little snug and not moist inside this room. But yo, listen to this thing I just created. So how I started like this. Crazy. I was comparing and clean my room, empty some boxes, move some things around, but I just couldn't help myself. I ain't gonna lie to you, this definitely took a turn for the best. And I just created it just now. I have a stream I'm going on right now. I'm recording the stream as we speak. I'm gonna post this to YouTube, so hopefully it finds you guys well. I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna save this as first stream beat. And I don't know where I saved that to, so I'm so sorry. I'm gonna open the stream and see what it looked like. It's just crazy, dog. Crazy. So I'm gonna stop the stream right now. Peace. And video. And we're gonna download video. And we're gonna share that. Share. We're gonna stream this, sorry. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, stream is no recording, it's live.